YouTube, what's happening? It is Thursday, August 14th, and we're going to talk MLB today because, one, that's all there is to talk about today. There's no other sports going on right now, so outside of the ones that I do. And we only have half a slate on top of it. We have 7 games out there. That's all we have. So we're going to break these down. Spreadsheet props, what we always do. Let's recap yesterday. Guess what? It wasn't that good of a day. Now, was it? No. Isbell got on base 3 times. He got a hit and walked twice, and they couldn't get him home. And when he got the hit, they pinch ran for him. Trying to make sure you don't hit. I see. I know what they're doing. Milwaukee had 1,000 runs again, so they covered the 1.5 easily. Thanks, Milwaukee. You're just a cash cow. Arizona team total was the absolute highlight of the entire day. They were 2 outs, top in the 9th inning, and then bam, 2 home runs. Beautiful stuff. They hit the over team total. That's why you play through the game. Doesn't matter if it's the 1st inning or the 9th inning. As long as it hits, we're good. Sanchez was good on strikeouts. Gilbert got hooked. Some people got 5.5 strikeouts. That's fine. I took 6.5. I got hooked. It happens. What can you do? Manzardo and Stanton did not hit their HRs. The over did not hit. Ohtani did hit the strikeouts. He has 7, but he only had 1.5 HR. Didn't have 2.5. Sad. Soderstrom did absolutely nothing, and then again got rocked. I mean, yeah. Tampa offense woke up. They popped finally, and you know what happens when the offense pops? We tend to follow and try to take their team totals for the next couple days. So there you go. If you want the plays typed out, fade or follow. Don't care either way. Or you just want access to the spreadsheets, or you just want to recap so you don't have to watch. It's there for you. People ask, "Hey, can I get a typed out list?" You sure can. Members get that. You get that typed out every single day for every single sport I do. No problem. I never miss it. So do that if you want that. So enough of that. Let's go to weather. Let's go look at the weather and see what is happening. Baltimore, a little bit of rain potential out there. And the game starts at 105 Eastern, 90 degrees. Nothing in Toronto, obviously. Cleveland looks pretty good. Washington looks mostly good. The Mets I guess it looks good for the game. Minnesota, and then Colorado is that. So that's it. Those are our games. So enough of that. Let's stop wasting time. 7 games to the first one. Let's go. All right, first game is going to be Seattle and Baltimore. Currently Seattle's favored on the road at 130 with a 9.5 total. Come over here and we can see, hey, Baltimore won a game. A low scoring game. It was like 4-3, but hey, that's what they got to do to win games because their offense hasn't popped yet. It will pop soon. Don't worry. You just don't know when. When it does, they're going to pop off like Tampa did yesterday for like 8 runs. They're going to do it. So Seattle got the runs, but they're starting to look a little red too. Both teams terrible when it comes to strikeouts. Let's go over to Outlier. Link in the pin comment, obviously. Free week, go get it. And we have it set up here, and we have Sagano going up against Logan Evans. And let me change these odds up. I don't want anything higher than a 200 showing. Thank you. Let me just do that real quick. Get rid of all that extra nonsense. That way we have basic stuff. We have it sorted by last 5. We can see what they're up to, so it matches what we like to see. Sagano under 3.5 earned runs has been popping off nicely. So let's look at his earned runs. Going up against Seattle, who's 12th in runs at 4.9, maybe. And then anything else, hits allowed, strikeouts, over strikeouts. Just grab up pictures, take a look what they got. So Sagano under earned runs is looking pretty good. His line's at 3.5. They expect him to get teed off on today? That's weird. All right. What's his head-to-head? The one time you faced him, he did great. I don't understand that. Whatever. What's your last 10? You've been fairly consistent. You give up 3. 3.3 is your average last 10. 2.2 last 5. Been better. Strikeouts, you can see over 3.5 is your line. He's at 4.6 on a 3.5, and Seattle is striking out 9.3 for 26. I could take Sagana for strikeouts. I am a little concerned why his earned runs are so damn high because they think he's going to get teed up, like just give up a bunch of runs. It could happen. Let's go look at his innings. How many innings is he pitching? 3-2, 6, 5-2 on average. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. Logan Evans earned runs over 2.5. He's at 3 average. We could 2 iffy pitchers with the 2 bad offenses. Well, Seattle's getting runs, but they're still kind of bad. They're 27th in average, which isn't good. So let's go over here. Bullpen. Well, bullpen. Come on down. Sagano versus Seattle history. There's no home runs. There's no RBIs. There's really nothing. What are they saying? Those expect like Dumper to hit a home run or something today? I don't know what they're saying. So let's come over here. Let's see. Righties, Baltimore, righties, Logan Evans, and nothing for Baltimore versus the other guy. So nothing here. Let's go ahead and pop up to the HRR and see if there's anything we want to take here. Pop this up. Boop. We have Josh Naylor and we have Randy, that's it. Josh Naylor's at 2-2 and 2-6 in his last 10 games. You can see that, not good enough for me. Randy, 2 and 2-3, again, not good enough for me, so nothing here. If I were to take anything, and since there's only 7 games, I'm probably going to take it. If there was a full slate, I might lean a pass, but I could be a little more risky on a day where it's only half a slate. I kind of want to rock with Sagano strikeouts. He's at home. His numbers, he's shown he can strike out people. Last 10, he only needs 4 strikeouts. How hard is it to get 4 strikeouts? Like, whole season, you've hit this line 55% of the time, you average 3.6. Man, this is gonna be a little sweaty. This might be sweaty, but damn it, it might be fun too. It's the only thing on. I want to root for something. It's the only day. It's the only game today in the day. So head to head ever. He had 5 the one time he faced him. See, it's all lining up nicely. I'll do it. It's at what, 129, 137, 140. Yeah, juice isn't great, but guess what? We'll take it. If he gives up like 5 runs in the first inning, then hey, whatever. That's why we straight bet everything. You're going to lose games eventually. So every day you're going to lose. Very rarely do we do perfect days, which we had a couple, very few. But hey, they're there. Over 3.5 Ks is what I'm going to take for my line. That's my play. I'm moving on next. And then I realized I didn't even look at Logan Evans' strikeouts, which I should because Baltimore's 28th in strikeouts. Look. I almost passed this by accident. Whoops, my bad. Evans strikeouts. He's at 4.4 and a 3.5. You can see what he's been up to. Let's go last 10 on him. Hell, he's even better. Statistically, like he's better overall at it. What's your head-to-head? You face them whole season. You're sitting at 4.07, and your odds here. Can I just take both of them to parlay together? That's what we should do, right? Just parlay them together and have a nice little parlay of them too. So we're gonna call it a K parlay of Sagano, Bryn, Evans, and we're gonna call it 3.5. Yeah, they're both 3.5. So. Yeah, that's the play I'm going to tell you. I'm going to put them two together in a parlay because this one, Evans is sitting at like look at these numbers. You have to get like 180, 160, 160, 65, 75. The juice gets up there. And then Sagano already said is at 140. I'm going to put them together and hopefully get back to even money. So a 2-leg parlay, both pitchers to hit 4 strikeouts. I hope they can do it. Both these bats are kind of struggling. So you see the numbers. Yeah, let's do that next. All right, next game is going to be Chicago in Toronto. Offense was at a premium in that game yesterday. It ended up being a whopping game of 4-1 yesterday for Chicago. Today, Chicago slight favorite, 8.5 our total. Come over here to see. The Cubs are just infecting Toronto with their inability to score runs. That's what they're doing, really. Toronto's offense is still crushing overall with numbers. Chicago's struggling, but hey, they need to get the win yesterday. It was a weird day yesterday. We can say that, so. Let's go look up the props to see what the pitchers and everything are for this one is. And it is going to be Scherzer versus Matthew Boyd. Well, both teams were top 8 and not striking out, so we're not going to do that. Let me just, let's see. We're going to go, I guess we're just going to grab Scherzer and Boyd, look at both their earned runs and see what we got. Manoah update? What is this? Let's see. Chamber will beat Manoah back. When's he coming back? Just because Scherzer mentioned they put it up here. That's annoying. Let's go earn runs for Mr. Scherzer, and we can see last 5 games, 2.6. We come over here to Matthew Boyd, earn runs, and look at his, and we see 1.6. Dude's been pretty good. Also have a couple like zeros, 5, 3. So matchups, let's look at these. Bullpen, a bullpen. Come on down. Scherzer versus Chicago. There you go. Swanson's got 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, but he is trash outside of those. 152 and 511. Ooh. 41% strikeouts. Oh my God, that's a lot of strikeouts at 33 at bat. Swanson, what are you doing? Turner's got 2 home runs, but only 13 at bat. See, that's much better. That's what you want to see. Outside of that, 1 for 8. Ooh, 1 for 8. Ooh, woo. Scherzer is, Scherzer's pitched forever too. So when were these stats? Righties for Chicago, there you go. Toronto versus lefties, and then Boyd versus Toronto. 1 for 2 for Bo with a home run. That's it. Not much data. Let's go over to the HRR and see who is popping. We have Swanson. Absolutely not. Did you just see what I said in there? No. Shaw, France. That's all we have. Yeah, Dansby. I don't care how damn good you're doing right now. Do you see that history? Not a chance. Get off my screen. Shaw is at 3-2 and 2-2. 2-2. Nope, not going to work. And Ty Francis at 3-4 and 1-9. Absolutely. Ugh, get rid of those 5 games, maybe. But this 9 is doing a lot of heavy lifting. I don't like this game. I don't like this game at all. If anything, because I don't trust when these Scherzer stats were, because who knows when he got these strikeouts against them. So I, believe it or not, I don't like this game to the point where I lean Toronto's offense. They got the win yesterday. I mean, they lost yesterday. It was an under yesterday. But Boyd's earned runs are so damn good. Like, you come over here and look, and it's like, whew, last 10, Look, he's been nasty. 1.3. I can't take anything here. Yeah, we're gonna be smart. Boyd's too damn good. I trust Boyd, but I also trust Toronto. We're going to leave it all alone. Pass. Next. All right, next up we have Miami and Cleveland, and you can currently see is Cleveland 120 with a 7.5 total. We come over here to the spreadsheet, take a look at the numbers, and it's a lot of yellow. My God, that's a lot of. It's a lot of Miami. It's a lot of yellow. How's 3-7 Miami way better? And they're not. They're like slightly better in every category, just annoyingly better. That's all they are. There's nothing standing out here. So let's go ahead and look at the props. See on the pitching side, get rid of you, change you to you. And what do we have here? We have Tana BB versus Edward Cabrera. Well, why is this like this? There, that's better. That's better. I want to see overs only. That way I can justify unders by red. Okay. So we want to go, they both don't strike out much. So we're just going to go straight earn runs on both these guys and then just kind of see what's happening. So boop, boop. BB 3.4 average. He's been very consistently giving it 4 the last 3 times out. KC, Minnesota, Chicago. I don't know if I trust Miami. Miami's literally mid at 4.6 at 15th. So no, no. And then Cabrera's been just nasty. He had a 4, but then 1-1-1-1 in 5, 6, 6, and 8 innings. That is impressive, good sir. Yeah, that's a great outing for you for sure. Let's go look at matchups. Bullpen, a bullpen. Come on down. BB versus History Miami, nothing. Miami versus righties, there you go. Cleveland versus righties, and Cabrera versus Cleveland. 1 for 7 for Santana. That's it. Nothing is on this one. So let's go look over here in the HR. Maybe we have something here. Probably have a couple at least. There's Manzardo again. He failed us yesterday, but you know what? It can happen occasionally. We have Arias, we have Hicks, we have Edwards, and we have Rocchio. So let's open all these up, see if anybody qualifies. Let's see, 3-2 on a 2-9. Manzardo's still good. Like, I took him here, but I also took him here, and I took him here, and so I might take him again, just saying. But, man, Miami's pitch is pretty good. We'll see. We'll see the histories. We'll look. Kfis is at 2-8, and that's it, because that's his season so far. Almost, man, 175. I want to take this at half, but what's the alt line? 1.5 is what? 130? He's not good enough for 1.5. 2-3 and 2-8. 2-8 last 5 games, 2-3-8 the whole season. You're not good enough. Well, are you good enough? You're hitting 2s, and these 2 are doing. I'm gonna leave that alone. It's too juicy for a half, and I don't want to pay 1.5. He's not good enough for that. Hicks is at 2-8 and 1-6. Get rid of these 5, and he's a beast. I'll go to the last 5. Yeah, so I'm gonna take him off too. Edwards 3 and 2-9. Edwards is worth it. Edwards is good. Edwards is pricey. That is juicy. How much is Manzardo? Plus. Yeah, give me the DH as a plus money. I love that. His whole job is to hit the damn ball. And you, that's rich. I can't pay for that. And then Rocchio is at 1-6 and 1-6, 1-6 both of them. And I could do a parlay with him and Edwards. Just put these 2 together for a half. Well, he's at 1.5, but still. I could, but I think I'm gonna go back to Manzardo. You know what? I haven't learned my lesson. Manzardo for the 3rd day in a row over 1.5 HR. Not because let's go look at Miami pitcher last 10. Yeah, how many hits you give up? That's more. Damn, you are good. Oh, you were bad for a minute. Not bad, but yeah, you were bad for the start of the season. But you have been nasty the rest of the season. You were on the road. I know what. There's only 7 games. You know what? I'm justifying it. I'm taking it. I'm sticking with Mr. Manzardo. We're going for it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Right there. That's who I'm taking. 1.5. I want that plus 100, plus 110. Give me that. Next. All right, next up we got Philadelphia and Washington. This one's already done. I already know what I'm doing here, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So for this one, we come on down. We see is Philly 190 with an 8.5 total. We come over to the spreadsheet. We see, well, everything's pretty much the same. Everything's pretty equal, right? Looks good. These are season stats, last 10, home, away, all the usual stuff. The pitchers, we got to go look at pitchers because this absolutely matters in this game. So let me get rid of these pitchers real quick, change this over. And the pitching side, we have, well, help with the right game on. That might help. Here we go. Luzardo versus Brad Lord. So we're going to be focusing on Luzardo today. One of the members in the Patreon chat put out there, hey, just so you know, Luzardo has a 54 whatever percent K rate versus lefties this year. And I said, that sounds crazy. Let me investigate that a little bit. No. Luzardo has faced 111 lefties this season, the whole season. The dude has given up, where are my stats at? Hold up. In 111 lefty at-bats, he has struck out 56 of them. He's only given up 23 hits the entire season to lefties and only 3 runs. 3 the entire season to lefties. And why is that a big deal, you ask? Well, this is based on Washington's lineup 2 days ago. Lefty, 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 switch. I'm pretty sure it's coming to righty today. This is 2 nights ago, so I don't know what lineup to run today. I was pulled one from 2 nights ago because last night had a couple substitutions. I wanted a lineup that was no substitution, so this is what I got. So yeah, that's half the lineup is lefty. So what are we looking at over here, you ask? Luzardo strikeouts. Absolutely. Where are you at? 6.5. It's like they know. I mean, yeah. When you struck out over half the lefties you face and you're facing a very lefty dominated, yeah, gots to do it. Gots to see it through, my boy. So 6.5, hell, I'll take that, sure. Hell, what's 9.5, 10.5? 10.5 is at 1,300. 11.5 is 3,452 on underdog. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, let's just go back to 6.5 where it's safe. And we go last 10. He gets 7 and he stops right there last 10 games. He's either 4 or 7. That's all he does. Oh, shit, that's funny. You can tell what he does. We can go last 20. He's gone up to 10 3 times in the last 20 games. The entire season, his high was week 1 against Washington. Right there, he had 11. This is going to be a ladder. This is a Luzardo ladder. Absolutely going for this. And when I say this, I mean I'm laddering the hell out of it. I'm going 6, I'm going 7, I'm going 8, I'm going 9, and I'm going to go 10. We're going to go for that 11 spot and see if we can get it. You might only be able to get 11 plus, 10 plus, whatever plus. We're going for it. Let's go matchups and show all that too. Get you off the screen a little bit. You're kind of sliding over. So bullpen, bullpen, actually. Let's go back and look at Mr. Lord. How did I forget Lord? I'll show you real quick, but we don't care about Lord today. Sorry. Strikeouts, yeah, pretty nice. 6. Let's go earn runs. Let's look. Yep, 1.8. Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm not taking Philly to win. We ain't messing with the bats. We're going straight. This is Luzardo day. That's all we're doing. Now let's go look at matchups. We come on down. Brad Lord versus Philly historically. There you go. If you care. If you want to do that, sure, by all means. Righties, yeah, I'm going to go for that. Yeah, Washington versus lefties. Luzardo versus Washington. Look at the K rates. 50, 50, 33, 80, 33. Yeah, there's a couple home runs in there, but this is history. This isn't just this season. So he's been nasty this season too. Ruiz has a home run, 429, 14 at bats. Yeah, good stuff. Whatever. So you can see all that. Cool. Yeah, whatever. Let's go up here to HR and load these up, and we have Riley Adams and James Wood, the only 2 doing good, which coincidentally enough is a righty and a switch. I mean, no Wood. Sorry, Wood's a left. Never mind. No, I thought it was, yeah. I'm excited about this one. A little too excited. Let me calm down just in case, because my luck, Washington will bench every lefty and put nothing but righties out there just to rub it in. So, oh man, let's see. Let's look. Riley Adams is at 2 and 1.9. Yeah, you might do decent today, because hell, nobody else might. And Wood is at 4, 4, and 2.5 in the last 5 games. Last 5 games has been nasty. Head to head, you can see all that. I don't care. I got to go with the season stats. I got to go with I mean, those are some stats. Over half the lefties you've struck out, and you had 11 against Washington. Yeah, we're going Luzardo ladder. Luzardo, and let's go back to it so I can show the ladder. I'm going all the way up. I'm ramping it up, and we're gonna go ladder. 6.5 all the way. It says highs lets me go. He had 11 the first time he faced him. Has he faced him more than once this year? Let's take a look. I'm actually kind of curious now. He faced him once this year at 11. He only had 2 last season, but this season, 11. Yeah, I'm ramping it to 11. Why not? Let's see if we can do that. Let's see how many we can get there. So let's do that next. So before I jump to the next one, I realized I should probably explain the right way to do a ladder, because some people think you do a ladder, you just go bang, 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 straight bet, same percent. No, don't do that. When I say a ladder, this is what I mean. Let me come back and show you. Let's have a teaching moment, shall we, real quick? So we see Luzardo over here, and I have his line is 6.5. This is a 1% play. His usual line, 1% on this, absolutely. Now, if you want to be a little risky, you can put 1% on 7.5 too, if you want, and just do that, because you see what he's done. He did this against Washington. He did well. Now, anything higher than that, you're obviously inviting more risk, because you're going for a higher reward. So it's all risk v reward. That's all it is. So you have to put a number out there that you don't mind losing, because you're betting you're stacking the odds against yourself. That's why you're getting plus numbers here. So if you want to go 8.5 or 8 plus or 9 plus or 10 plus or whatever, you need to reduce that straight bet every time. You don't go 1%. Like if I want to go 8.5 here, I'll probably go 0.75 instead of 1. If I want to go 10.5, I might go like 0.6. 10.5, I might go 0.4. 11.5, I might go 0.25. I'm going to reduce my risk while increasing my reward payout, just like a parlay would. That's why people do parlay so much. Small risk, high potential reward. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I will take him all the way up as much as any book will let me go today. But the higher I get on his strikeout total, the lower my risk will go. That way we have a chance. That way, if he comes out and only pitches like 3 innings, he gets hurt and pulled, I'm not sitting there, sitting there with like 7% invested. Like, no. The most I'll probably invest is 2% overall. Once you do all the math and add everything up, maybe 2, maybe 2.5. That's how you do ladders. You don't go all in on a ladder. That's not what you do here. But for that, I will do it. Now we can move on to the next game. All right, moving on to a normal game. It's going to be Atlanta and the Mets. Anything but normal, I'm sure, in this one. Currently, Mets are 190. Again, 8.5 is our total because the Braves won yesterday. Good job, Atlanta. There you go. Both teams actually top 9 in offense. Over 8.5 potential? Yeah, might be a thing. Might be. Let's go look at some pitchers, shall we? I said pitchers, not that. We go here. We change this to Bravos and Mets, and we have Senga versus Elder. Over. Yeah, we got to look at Elder. Let's go ahead and just grab both of them. We're not looking at strikeouts. We want Elder. Hits allowed is a 6.6 on a 5.5. He qualifies for that. The Mets are at home and they're 8th in hits at 8.8 a game. If you didn't see that, there they go. Not the Braves, though. Braves are kind of struggling to hit the ball, but the Mets aren't. The Mets are doing quite well. So Elder hits allowed absolutely on the table. Earned runs is at 5.8232. I mean, man he's at a 4.3 the last 10, 4 in the last 5. He's not that good. Now, I think I like earned runs are cool because the Mets are also doing well in earned runs. They're 5.6 at 6. You can take either one of these. They're both good. Hell, the 2.5. Oh, this is 3.5. Oh shit! I just realized that. Ooh, 3.5. 4. If this was 2.5, I'd be all over. But 3.5. I'm tempted. Head to head, the one time he faced him was last May. Ugh, that was last year. We don't care about that. You've hit this line 4 out of 6 times. You've hit 4 runs. So you're facing the Mets, who are they're heating up. The Mets are getting hot. So, and the Mets, when they get hot, they got the talent to be very hot. Let's go over here and look at Senga real quick. Your hits are very consistent. Earned runs for you are at 2.4. Yeah, you're average, nothing bad. Let's go to matchups real quick. Pop, bullpen, yep. Senga versus Braves. Historically, no home runs, couple RBIs, a lot of zeros. Oof, okay, not good for Atlanta. Let's go over to righties for Atlanta. Mets versus righties. Mets do like them some righties. And Bryce Elder versus the Mets. Do they tee off on this man? A little bit. Look at these averages. 571, and Lindor is what, 4 for 7? Is that what that is with a home run and a 1.8? Pretty good. We have a 375 with a home run with 8 at bats for Polar Bear. 1 for 4, 667. They do okay. And let's go see if any of the Mets are actually hot enough to be on the HR list. That's going to help me answer this question too, because we got Brett Beatty, we got Profar, we got Polar 2.5, we got McNeil, we got Marte. We have a lot of Mets popping on this list. We have a lot of people on this list, period. Oh my God. Look at all these people. Over. I'm just going to go over 8.5. Beatty's at 2.8 and 1.7. They're heating up. So you can tell when they started getting hot. Everybody got hot in the last couple days. So, Profar is at 3.6 and 3. Profar's on fire. Could take that one. I'm taking the over. This is the play. Polar Bear 4.2 and 3.9. Come on. McNeil 1.6. Go away. Marte is at 2.2 and 1.8. Not good. Still good enough to be an over. Like the over par. Like they're contributing. Harris 4.8 and 2.9. Harris, what the hell's got into Harris recently? That's crazy. Olsen heating up himself a little bit, get rid of these games, but he's heating up. So both offenses are heating up pretty good to the point. Soto, forgot about Soto. Yeah, we're taking the over. What's our over? Hell, I could ladder the over. 8.5 at minus 118. That's what I'm taking. Absolutely, we're done here. Give me that over. And we got 2 teams with a bunch of HR hot bats. And then we have a pitcher in Elder who gives up a shit ton of hits. And then Senga's average, which is what we want for an over. So over 8.5 is on play. Yeah, show me you can cool off that many bats at one time. I don't believe you can. Over, next. All right, only a couple games left. We have Detroit, Minnesota up now. And where's it at right there? 205 Detroit with a 7.5, 205. Is it Scooby Day? It might be Scooby Day. Let's see. There's the numbers. Ooh, Minnesota, not good with the bats. Detroit, not good either, but they're striking out a ton. Yee, under might be a play in this one. Let's go look at who's pitching in this game. Let's get rid of you two. Change this up to Tigers and Twins. It is Obed versus Scooby. It's Scooble Day. Oh my God. What do we do here? Scooble's on the road. I don't really love that. Let's just look at earn runs for both these fine gentlemen and go Scooble 2-4 on the 1-5. Earn runs. What's your strikeouts looking like, buddy? Well, a little over the place. 7-8 facing Minnesota. 5-7-9. 13 last time was on June 29th. Last 10, there's that 13 right there. And that was versus Minnesota. Now you're on the road at Minnesota. Minnesota's 7.9 strikeouts in the last 10 games on average. They're in the sevens all season. Actually, they're getting better. Detroit strikes out a ton regardless, so we got to look at whatchamacallits. Obed earned runs 4-6. Terrible. Finally had a good game. That was against KC. He shut down KC a good bit. Let's see. Strikeouts 4-5. I can't take somebody who gives up that many damn runs. You've shown you had a rough start. You might have like a one-game one-off where you did okay because it was KC, but we'll see what you do again today. You have Detroit. They're average on offense. If they tee off, you got problems. So do I take anything? Do I even take school strikeouts? I'm a little concerned by this. It's 8.5, which is kind of ridiculous at 130. What's 7.5? 150? I could rock 150. Yeah, 150, 160. I don't love this. At Baltimore 6, at Cleveland 10, at Texas 11. Okay, the road doesn't matter. He actually does well on the road. He almost thrives on the road, doesn't he? Texas, Philly. Okay, I'm taking it. I'm sold. I mean, what are we going to do? Let's go matchups. Bullpen. We come on down. Odubert versus Detroit. We have, oh my God, home run, 2, 1, 1, 1. Look at these averages. Okay, Detroit might tee off on Odubert today. Odubert might have a bad day, except for Perez. He's not good. Ooh, okay, righties for Detroit. There you go. Minnesota versus lefties. And Scooby versus Minnesota. Royce has home run and 5 bats. Couple home runs for Buxton, but that's about all he's ever done. And look at the strikeouts. Ooh, that's a lot. 40, 50, 40, 40, 50, 25. Yeah, we're taking Scooble. Scooble ladder. Another ladder. Let's look at it. We could. We can go all the way to 12.5 or 2,100 underdog. 11.5. What's his high this season? His high this season is 13. One was Minnesota, and one was Cleveland. Ooh, impressive. Head to head. Yeah, you've only faced him once this year. You dominated him. Yeah, I gotta take this. Now do we do another ladder? Is this gonna be one of those weird days? We do another ladder? I think I'm going to. This might be a very bad day for the bankroll, but it might be a very good day for the bankroll. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Scooble ladder. Why not? I already explained how ladders work. You saw that one up for Luzardo. We're doing the same thing. We're going for it. We're going ladder. The line we're going to start with is 7.5. That's going to be his actual line that we put a full 1% on. If you want to do more, like 8.5, I'll probably reduce that to like 0.8, 0.6, 0.4, 0.2. That's probably the best way to do it. Just keep it incremental down a little bit. You don't end up putting too much into it, but you get a lot of plays, a lot of risk, a lot of potential. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go ladder. We're gonna go 7.5 up to what's the high? What's the highest there's a line for? 12.5? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll say 12 because it'll be 12 plus on like Hard Rock and stuff like that. So Scooble, I'll ladder that up as high as I can too. Man, 2 ladder. I haven't done a ladder in months, and now we got 2 in the same day. Weird day overall, but we're gonna take it next. I got so excited about Scooble, I forgot to show you HRs. How dare I'm trying to remember things. I know some of you point out, like, you can point things out, hey, you forgot this. Don't be an ass about it, because if you're an ass, guess what happens? That's the last comment you'll ever leave here. You're gone. I'm sorry. I ain't no time for immaturity. So if you cool about it, say, hey man, you might have forgot this. Jay, you forgot this. Cool, whatever. Just don't be a dick. So other than that, hey, here's HR. You see this here. We don't have many. It was Riley Green and Royce Lewis. That's it. So I'll show them to you. I got you. 2.815. That is ugly. How is that a thing? That's so ugly. We come over here, we got Royce Lewis last 10, 1.5, 1.4, absolute garbage. So you didn't miss anything. So now let's just go ahead and bounce over to the next game, which is going to be Arizona and Colorado. 170 Arizona, 12.5. My God, that's a lot of runs. I mean, Arizona's on fire. They're still doing quite well. We took that team total yesterday. Beautiful ninth inning. Just put Marte in the ninth inning. He's got you. Don't worry. 2 days in a row, he's hit a ninth inning home run now. So, yeah. What was the weather in this? Is there like special wind out there? Oh, oh, I did not notice the outs at 10 miles an hour in 90 degrees. Yeah, I agree with the higher scoring game. Absolutely in this one. So let's go look at the player props. Who is pitching in this one? We got Rodriguez versus Blaylock. Ooh, over for sure, right? Yeah, Rodriguez is 3-2. He's below average because 2.5 roughly is about average now. 3.5, 3-2? No. Head to head, last time you faced Rado, you gave up 5. That ain't good. That ain't good. Blaylock is at 3, but the last 2 games here, Arizona, he gave up 5. So far, our 2 starting pitchers, last time they faced each other, they gave up a combined 10 runs. We only need 12.5. So we might be almost there. Bullpen, a bullpen. Come on now, look at these ERAs. Oof. Oh, look at these ERAs. Whoa, 9, 7, 4, 4, 6. Oh my God. Anyways, Blaylock versus Arizona, home run. Not much data here, to be honest. There's some RBIs, but that's about it. Righties for Arizona. There you go. Colorado versus lefties. At Rodriguez versus Colorado. A lot of green. Got some home runs. I think we have I think over might be the player. Let's go ahead and look at the HR and see if we have a bunch of players on here. Not many. We have Marte at 2.5 and Blaze and Perdomo at 2.5. Marte, 9th inning. This is all 9th inning right here. Don't play with this man in the 9th inning. He will make you pay. So it's 5-2 in the last 5 and a 3-8 last 10. Dude is absolutely cooking. Disgustingly good. The hottest dude in the league, actually, if you go by these numbers. I don't think anybody's hotter. There might be one other. I can't remember. We saw it earlier. Then we got Blaze, who's sitting on a 2.6. Now, he didn't hit yesterday, but 2.6 and 2.8. He still qualifies. They're both good. And then we have Perdomo's at 4 and 3.1. So we have 3 Diamondbacks that are crushing. Their offense is crushing. I want to do a money line parlay now with like a couple teams. I know I want to put Arizona in it, but yeah, we'll see. So for this one, we're going to keep it simple. We see everything we need to see. I'm taking the over in this bad boy, and I think we're done. Let's see, over 12.5. This is a weird day. We got an over 12.5. We got 2 strikeout ladders. We have a parlay of a 3.5 strikeouts in game 1. Like, what is this? What is this day? What is this? I don't know. I passed on 1 game, surprisingly. So we're not going to do money line. We're not going to do it. We're going to be smart. We have enough plays. I have 2 ladders, which is going to be like 2 to 3% just for those 2 for Scooble and Luzardo alone. So let's go back over here to the schedule. Scroll down. Tomorrow is Friday. Weekend. Yep. And you can see the games right here, who's pitching and whatnot. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments where you're playing. Check out the HQ. Check out Outlier. Other than that, yeah, drop a like, subscribe. Whatever, you see something change, point something out, point it down there. If not, I'll see you tomorrow on Friday. More MLB. Peace.